Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. Hope you're doing really well, as per the norm. I do mean it. Anyway, it's time for a beer review, and we are off to Schlenkerla Brewery. I love the beers that come out of the Schlenkerla Brewery, the Aecht Schlenkerla. We've got a new one. This is a Schlenkerla Cherrywood Smoke, which sounds amazing. Coming in at 4.6% ABV. There it is. I will try and pronounce the word at the bottom. Aecht Schlenkerla Weichsel, or Weichsel. Not the best pronunciation. I apologise. If you're German, please feel free to ruin me in the comments. Considering how much I love these beers, I should learn how to pronounce their beers. But this says, I will read some of this. It says this is a red lager. We dry the malt over fire with high quality cherry wood, not over beechwood fire as with the classic smoke beers. So yeah, with the classic smoke beers they use beechwood, but with this one they've done it with cherrywood. In contrast to the spicy beech smoke malt, the cherrywood smoked malt has a fruity, almost sweet smoke aroma and provides a copper red colour in the glass. The finest aroma hops and berry notes to the multi-layered smoke flavour. Sounds delightful. 4.6% ABV. I use cherry wood when I'm smoking meats, and it does impart a really beautiful flavour. So what would it be like in the beer? So it's going in the Schlenkerla glass. Well, let's get on with this one. What did it say about the colour? Red lager, didn't it? So we should hopefully be getting a reddy hues. Might even be slightly lighter in colour than some of the beech smokes, which actually is not much of a head. That's a bit disappointing. There we go, just pop that there. There it is. Yeah, it is very light in colour for a lot of the Schlenkerla beers. I can see through that. It is very crystal clear with some nice carbonation, a little bit of a head. Let's get that right up there for you. Let's have a little sniff. Oh, oh, that smells divine. That smells absolutely divine. It is fruity, smoky fruits. It's not like the normal Schlenkerlas that give you that massive pork, kind of barbecued pork aroma. This is a completely different aroma, and it's glorious. We're gonna have to just have a little sniff again. There's a little element of that porkiness, but it is a sweet smoke. Oh, that's an amazing aroma. And it does smell like, I use lumps of cherry wood for grilling, barbecuing, whichever way you want to call it. And it does give off a nice type of a sweet aroma, a kind of sweet, fruity aroma. And it is all of that. It has just reminded me of being outside here in Barbecue Corner, which is just the other side of that wall. Oh, that's a glorious aroma. I could sniff that for days. If the beer tastes as good as that aroma, we're on for an absolute winner. I'm absolutely so excited to drink a beer. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's taste it. Cheers. Oh, that smoke packs a punch. Oh. Now the aroma is a beautiful aroma, and it's delicate. But as with cherry wood, as I know, if you get cherry wood wrong when you're barbecuing, you can really put a bit of an astringent taste into your meat. And this is very good, but it's so much more powerful on the mouthfeel than it is on the aroma. That is one punchy mouthfeel. But it is glorious. It is very good. God, this video could really go on. How do I explain it? I don't know how to explain this one. I'm a bit stumped on how to explain this. We're probably going to be pushing a 10-minute review on this one. There's such a smoky vibe left in the mouth. Excuse the expression once you've swallowed. it just feels like I've got smoked wood in my gob. That sounds even worse. Smoked cherry wood in my mouth. Oh dear, this is all going very wrong. Very wrong indeed. When you can't think of what to say, you say the wrong things. That's an incredible flavour, but it's so difficult to describe it. Your mouth feels smoky. I used to be a smoker. And this is just the wrong type. When you've had a cigarette, you can still get that smoky vibe in your mouth. That's what this is like, but it's not tobacco, if that makes sense. You get that kind of smoky vibe in your mouth, and it just covers your mouth. And then trying to push through a sort of dark fruits, dark berry. The mouthfeel is good. It's got a smoothness to it, and almost a little bit of creaminess to it. It's quite difficult to explain. Sometimes I'm not a beer expert. I've never claimed to be. I just enjoy beer, and I enjoy sharing good beers with you. I also review crap beer, which I don't mind sharing as well. But that, I think, is one of the most complex Schlenkerlas I've had. Even though it's quite low in the ABV, it's under 5%. The way that kind of finishes, what it leaves you in the mouth is impressive. It could be a sipper, because the flavours stay there, that smokiness stays there. Where other Schlenkerlas, it doesn't stay there. It does disappear, but that kind of lingers, it hangs on. It's clean. Despite the smokiness, it's got a crisp element to it. It has got a bit of dark berry type fruit flavours coming through. It has also got a lager feel to it as well. You get a little bit of breadiness, a brown bread type vibe with it. Brown bread, bit of smoky type fruits. That cherry flavour from the cherry wood, that kind of cherry smoke is all there in abundance. Don't know what that is. It's all there. Oh, that's a fantastic beer. How much did I pay for this? I can't remember. That's not the right price list. I don't know if any of these are. So many price lists sitting in here from Trembling Madness. £3.50. That is a beer and a half for £3.50. There is not a single craft beer in the supermarket at £3.50 that can match the quality of that. The brewing process in that, the smoking of the malts in that, and to sell that in a 500ml bottle for £3.50 in the UK, I bet it's going to be so much cheaper in Germany. And that's outstanding. That is an absolutely outstanding beer. That is beer of the year so far for me. Schlenkerla just know. They just know how to brew beer. And they do it so bloody well. I don't need to take another sip of that, because the flavours are all still there. They're all still going. It's just hanging around like fog in your mouth, just hanging there. That's an outstanding beer. Absolutely outstanding. A little sweetness as well. A nice sweetness. And then you get a little bitterness. Oh, that's quite a mesmerising beer. I've never used that word for beer, mesmerising. But that is. And there you go. I'm pushing on 10 minutes. Look, if you ever use Trembling Madness, just go and order this. If you don't use Trembling Madness, just go and order it. I'm not bigging up Trembling Madness. It's just the only place I know that's got it. That's glorious. I'm literally ending this video and I'm ordering some more. My hands are all over the place. You can tell when I'm excited and hands do all that business. That's fantastic. Absolutely bloody fantastic. I'm done. I will see you all soon on another one. Take care.